everyone, so this is my end of July updates and I'm going to start with my new acquisitions. These are from NT Orchids. This one is Dendrobium pachyphyllum and it's in really good condition. A lot of the plant is actually not on the mount, so what I'm thinking is either getting some tree fern and just adding it to the back or just some sphagnum moss here. And this one is Anoectochilus reinwardtii, and this one was not in the best condition. Didn't really have any like live roots, so I've potted it up. It is in a cactus soil mix with some perlite. Previously I used a bark mix for a similar plant, but I just want to try something different. And this one is Habenaria radiata, and it came as a corm, and the corm looked fine. So I also put it in cactus soil and perlite. I've never had this kind of terrestrial before, so we did have a talk about Habenarias, but I totally forgot like how to make them sprout. So I'll need to go back and review some notes. So we'll see. This one I didn't order. It's just an extra corm. The corm looked pretty flat, so I'm not really sure if anything will happen here. And this is my Clowesia Rebecca Northen, and it has spider mite. Of course it does, so I've isolated it here. And this is my Staurochilus fasciatus, and there's I don't think any new growth on the roots there. I haven't been very good at keeping this part watered, so that's probably why. Doesn't seem to be dying yet though. This is Dendrobium moschatum pink, and it has a new growth over here. I had an issue with fertilizer buildup on this plant. You won't be able to tell, but the lava rock looks kind of like sparkly a little bit. So I have been just giving it plain water, trying to like flush it. Although I did fertilize it the last watering. And this is my Vanda roeblingiana, and the top part looks pretty bad. However, the keiki at the bottom is in really good condition. This is my Vanda insignis, and I repotted it in clay pot and bark mix because I'm getting tired of emptying the glass container, so that's one thing. And I also did the same with my Vanda jennae, but this one I put in a plastic pot. Not for any reason other than I don't have a plastic pot that's big enough for the other one. This is my Bulbophyllum ayuthayense, and it just doesn't look good. You can see all these are dried up. It's dried up here and the top here. There's only like 3 bulbs that are okay, and I'm not really sure why. I'm not the best at keeping this watered, but I do spray this tank at least twice a week, so I'm not sure. I moved a Cattleya seedling here, so it's doing pretty well so far. And this is my Leptotes pauloensis, and I decided to just add more moss along the top there. This Dendrobium moniliforme is not doing super good, but it is pushing out some keikis, and the keikis look fine, so I think that's okay. And this is my Dendrobium pectinatum. I am thinking about just tossing this. It hasn't grown at all, and it's not really doing anything, so that's a maybe. This is Kefferstinia mysticina, and it's pushed out a flower spike. And this is my Masdevallia amplexa. It kind of looks like it has spider mite, but the new leaf at the bottom there is very clean. And this is my Bulbophyllum Kalimpong. It actually pushed out a flower spike for me, but the buds blasted, so no flowers for me this year. This is my Brassavola cucullata, red form, and it has a new growth. And this is my Dendrobium lowii. It was doing really well with a lot of new growths, but you can see that most of the new growths are no longer alive, except for that one at the top there. There's one at the bottom there with the one leaf that could survive. And this is my LC Supersonic Striking Lip. Right, so I really hate that this is growing this way, but there are 2 buds in there, so I think what I need to do at some point is repot it and arrange it more upwards. I'll probably divide it and remove the back bulbs. And this is my Cattleya mossiae. So the plan was to put it outside in the summer. You can see here that I did try to climatize it to the sun, but I put it outside and I totally forgot about it. So there were quite a few leaves that got sunburnt, and I got too scared to put it outside, so I just didn't. So it's been inside for most of the summer so far. So this is my Catasetum discolor, and It has a new growth. Have not watered it yet. This is my Catasetum spitzii red, and I decided that I was going to water it, so that's what I've done with this plant. So that was relatively recently. And this is Dendrobium formosum. The leaves, it's not doing well. I'm considering just chucking this plant because I do need to make room for my new acquisitions, so that's a maybe. This is my Cattleya itsy bitsy diamond orchids. It's not doing super good, but there is a eye on the left hand side, probably can't see, and then on the right hand side here there is a new root tip and eye growing right beside it as well. So I haven't really done much with this. I've kept the moss moist, and I have a bag over this cup just to keep the humidity in. So I think this one will be kind of okay. This is my Oceoclades monophylla, and it produced a flower spike, and the flower spike looks really good. The flowers are nice. These two are spent, but the rest haven't opened yet. So I think likely one at a time, judging by how these ones opened and like the progression of their growth. Very cute flowers. And this is Bulbophyllum Kalimpong, and it's pushed out 2 growths. I think this was one of the latest growths, and it's not very big, but I think it's in a good spot where it will grow nicely now. And this is my Marmotti's rosea. It has a new growth. I actually have a bloom video for this, which I haven't edited yet. That will be coming. And this is my Stanhopea. I think I've given up on it. I'm just keeping it alive so that at our Christmas party, I'll donate it for auction. And last but not least, this is my Paraphalaenopsis labucensis crossed with Staurochilus matrata. And there is a new growth growing at the base there. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I can see it here. So this guy's doing pretty good too. Alrighty, so that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!